Hey everybody, it's Rebecca at Yarn and Pajamas, and this is my crochet podcast number 4. How's everybody been doing? I've been doing good. It's been a productive past couple weeks. It's been very cold, very snowy, so that has helped in wanting to stay home and crochet and not go run around on the weekends and go thrift store shopping and stuff like that. So that has helped me. And let's just get right into all of these works in progresses that I've got completed. So the first one is finishing up, well, continuing to work on my 5 knots at Freddy's. I got Chica done. Oh, she's so cute. I just love her. Love her little hair. I put some little extras. I don't know if you can see it, little, that wasn't in the pattern, but I was like, oh, she needs some little fuzzies to go to. So she's got her little bib and her little duck bill. And on the eyes, I did not do the eyes in the pattern. I do not like doing those eyes. So I just done the white part of the eye. See if you can see the white part. And then I shoved a big old safety eye in it. So her little bib says, let's eat. I didn't embroider on it. I just wrote it out with the puffy paint. So for little Miss Chica, she is a paid for pattern. I got it off of Etsy, and it's by Alexi Red, and it's the 5 Nights at Freddy's crochet. You get all 4 of the characters in one PDF, which is nice. So for her coloring, the whites is just a red heart white scrap ball that I had, and then the yellow is, it's Yarn Bee Soft and Sleek pale yellow, and then the orange is it's a Yarn Bee, like the little skeins. I think they're called like mini makers. It's just the color orange, and then just regular old safety eyes, well, they're blue. So I got little Miss Chica finished, so I'm glad to get her done. So I've got everything wrote down here, so I'll be able to tell you what they are. Looks like I didn't write down the colors of this one. So the next one that got finished is so cute. I love him. It's the Valentine gnome. I just love the little heart hat. So cute. I have a hard time with getting the little points on the beards, so I just like pinned them up in there. And he comes along with his little heart balloon. So I bought these little wooden hearts at Joann's, and just a little dowel and that little stuff. I think I got that from the Dollar Tree many moons ago, but just, you know, rammed it right up in that little heart, and they stand next to each other. He is just so precious. I love him. So he is a paid for pattern. I have bought many of her patterns. The Pam Pinot store, I believe is how you say it. I will put links to all of the patterns and stuff down below in case anybody is interested. But she has sales all of the time in her Etsy store. She has the cutest gnomes, the cutest gnomes. I love them. I've made several of her gnomes now, and I'm getting ready to start another one soon. So I use the Shepji's yarn, and the red is called Hot Red. The gray color is called Mercury. The peach for the gnome there is just called, I think, Petal Peach is the color. Sorry, my nose is itching. And then the little white here is called Bridal White. I didn't have any. I like the one called Old English, or English Tea is the one that I like, but I didn't have any of it, so I just went with the Bridal White. And then the same for, this is the Hot Red. So I just love this Shepgis yarn. The Shepgis Cantona. And I know I'm saying that wrong because I'm not Dutch, so yes. So moving right along, I decided, that I need to make a birthday present for my niece, whose birthday is coming up, in which I really do need to get this into the mail to her tomorrow so that it gets plenty of days. Well, and her birthday is next week, so I could be missing the mark. But she's like me, and she loves the little sloths. So I made her this little guy. Isn't he so cute? I just love his big old arms and his little claws. He's so cute. I love you. Kind of don't want to give him away, but it's going to a kid. So the pattern is a paid for pattern. It is just called Sloth, and it's by Magic Filament on Etsy. That's where I got it. She has a lot of cute patterns. I will probably buy some more of her patterns and make them. I love supporting the pattern makers on Etsy because they make the cutest stuff, and you know, I get to create it, and I just love him. So for him, for this little amigurumi, I used paint box yarn and one Shepgis Katona. So the paint box, this color, the main body, it's called Soft Fudge. And then his muzzle or his face is called Vanilla Cream. And then the dark brown of his eye is called Coffee Bean. So now the blue here would be a Shepgis, and it's called Cyan. The black is called Jet Black from Shepgis Katona. The white is just a paint box white. I think it's called Paper White. Yes. His little claws here are Shepgis Katona, and it's the Mercury. And then the little cheeks right here are Shepgis Katona and Tulip. So that's him. I love him so much. I don't want to give him away. I'm going to have to make me another one. He's so soft. The paint box DK cottons are very soft too. They are a number 3 weight cotton. And they used a bigger hook than what she called for. I think she called for a 2.0 or a 2.5, but I used a 2.75 millimeter for him. So that's it. That's all of the stuff that I got finished this week. It takes me a little bit longer to do the smaller amigurumis like that because the stitches are so tiny. And then oh no, it wasn't that one that I kept having to rip back because my stitch count was wrong. It's my whip. So let's move right along into whips. I have one active whip, just the one. A friend of mine, her niece is having a baby, and she asked me to make a couple items. So I have started working on one of the items that she picked out, and the pattern is just called Unicorn. It is a paid for pattern. I did find it on Etsy. I like hanging out on Etsy, and I like hanging out on Etsy like when I'm laying down to go to sleep at night. And that's when I get myself into trouble because I see all of these things that I want, and I'm like, cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. And I'm like, I gotta stop shopping for patterns when I'm going to sleep at night. So I believe this is how you say the author's name or the designer, Julia K. It's K-A. It's either K or Ka. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. But here it is. And this is what I call like the rough draft. I have all of the pieces made, and I kind of like pin them all on into place to see like if I was like on the mark. So here it is. So for the eyes, she called for like little beads, but since it was going to a baby, I just done some French knots there. So its little horn and its ears, and I'll have to play around with the positioning. And its mane, so cute. Looks like its little feet. And yes, I did put little rattles in it. So it's so cute, little hopping. So, yeah, so I wish when I was younger that someone had made me like all of these like yarny amigurumi toys. I would have loved it. So that's what I'm working on. I'm going to start sewing her together tonight. And hopefully have her done. Sewing is my least favorite part. Least favorite. So, yeah, there's that. Oh, and her yarns are all Shepji's Katona, which is a 100% mercerized cotton, a fingering weight cotton. So we got the white is Snow White. This blue is the Cyan. The yellow is the Lemon. The green is Apple Granny. And the pink is Tulip. And the eyes, I don't know if you can tell, but they're like a blue color. It's called Baby Blue. And the black is Jet Black. So those were all of the colors that I used. She's so soft and squishy. Oh, I just love her. I think I might have to make me another one to set on my desk. I think so. Maybe without the rattles, but yes. So I used all of the colors that she used in her pattern because that's how my friend wanted it. She wanted all of those colors. So I closely, you know, matched up the colors as close as I could to what was in the picture. And she does set up like that on her own. Well, could have put her where all of her tails are in the back. She sets up like that on her own. So I'm happy about that. So that's all that I have been working on this week, these past 2 weeks. So let's move into upcoming. So another thing that she wanted me to make was a lovey. And I did start this lovey many moons ago for someone else. And she just so happened to pick out the same lovey. So this is what I have done so far. Not a lot. And I done this like last year sometime. But I was smart enough to put a stitch marker of the, I don't know if you can see that, of the, it's an H, of the hook that I was using. And I cannot remember the name of the pattern. But the blanket, the lovey part, the blanket part of the lovey is from one person. And the bunny rabbit part is from another person. So I will try to pop that up on the screen, and you know, I'll link it down below. But I know that you guys have seen it because it is so stinking cute. But it's like a bunny rabbit. So the yarns that I'm using are, this is I Love This Yarn in City Beat. And I did find the same color of yarns that the lady used in her pattern because I thought it was just too cute. And then we have Yarn Bee Soft and Sleek in Soft Pink. It's going to be part of the bunny somehow. And then Yarn Bee Soft and Sleek in Dark Gray. And those have been hanging out in a bag by No Catchy Name. It is a Halloween bag with the bats and the moons and the stars. I love bats. I love to watch bats fly. I live beside of a granary, and during the summertime, it's like clockwork every night. They come out from, there's a building, like an old building from the granary, and they'll come out of that building and they just fly around, and I'll stand out there until it's just too dark to see them anymore. I like to watch them fly about. So that is upcoming. I'm going to hopefully get that finished soon. My friend's niece lives in Alabama, I believe, and she has to mail this stuff, and the baby is due like in April. And plus she wants one more thing. It's another I want to call it a rattler. It's a rattle, and it's like, you know, the wooden circles, and it's an elephant. So she wants that as well. But I thought I need to take a break from the little tiny yarns and little tiny hooks, which will lead right into acquisitions. I wanted to give, oops, sorry about that, the tulip hooks a try. So I ordered some off of eBay. I was just like perusing around on eBay looking for something totally different, but I just put hooks in and this popped up, and then I ordered two, and I was thinking that they were my two go-to sizes for hooks, but one of them is not. I got it. That was a weird noise. The first one is a tulip in size 2.5 millimeter. It says it's a 4/0 2.5 millimeter, and it's red. And then the other one is a 2.20 millimeter, and it says it's a 3/0. And it's also on the red. But my other favorite one to use for the small Amigurumis is a 2.75. So the 2.5 is going to have to do. And then I have one more item. It is in a bag. It is from January. It's the January mini maker club, I believe is what it's called, from T-Doddles. Wanted to open that. I did watch her opening of it, but I have not looked at it myself to see what is in here. I was supposed to get some yarn, I thought, but I did not. Maybe it's inside the bag. So, it's the Mini Maker Club for January. Oh yeah, it's super squishy, so I bet it's in here. It's so pretty. So, here is my mini maker bag. I think the theme was new beginnings for January. Let's think. I love the big bicycle wheels and the flowers. They look like watercolor. And then the inside is like peacock feathers. I love these mini maker bags for my mini amigurumis that I do. I like that. And then here is the little mini yarn. So this year for the mini maker club, you get the mini maker bag, and a mini skein of yarn, and I believe it comes from Southern Skeins. Yes, Yarn by Southern Skeins. It's purple and blue toned dongle DK mini. It's a 4-ply number 3. It's a 85% superwash merino and dongle NEPs. Plus, she also releases like a monthly pattern that you can use the little mini skein for. But yeah, it's so pretty. So pretty. And then you also get like a little bag of extras which is like a tea because it's coming from Tea Doddles. This cute little keychain looks like a, what is that, a peacock feather? And then you always get stitch markers. This one is a Pegasus. And one that says Inspire. You probably couldn't see that. And the tea is Passion. Tezo Passion. I'm not a big tea fan. I like just plain black tea. Hot tea. Oh, and you get like a little foot claw. It's the first time I've ever seen one of those. But I do use these like inside of the bags. There's like a little thing you can hook stitch markers on, and I get these little book rings from the Dollar Tree and just clip inside of them so I can just hook my stitch markers onto them. So there we go. That's all I have for you guys this week. What have you guys been working on here lately? How's your weather been? It's been cold. Has it been snowy? Has it been warm? Has it been rainy? Let me know down below. I'm really interested to hear what you guys have been working on these past couple of weeks. I do have one more finished object, but you'll have to stay tuned to my movie and stitch video that'll be coming out later, probably the very next day, tomorrow. Well, today is Monday, and this will come out on Tuesday, and then that one will come out on Wednesday. But I will be filming it right here in just a second, but you'll get to see my square that I finished and see how bad I am at sewing appliques on because it's crooked. It's so funny. So I've got a slight bit of a headache today. I don't know what's going on. Been kind of in a hateful mood all day today. So I need to go downstairs and just play with some yarn. Maybe that'll put me in a better mood. Maybe it was just because it was Monday and I woke up and it had snowed yet again. So, okay, well, I'm going to let you guys go. I'm just rambling on now. So, hopefully you guys will have a good week. Good 2 weeks because I won't see you guys for another couple weeks. I hope you guys have safe travels. I hope the weather is exactly how you are wanting it to be. And yeah, I want to thank everybody for coming and hanging out with me. I really do appreciate it. I love it when you guys leave comments and we can talk. I love hearing about what you guys are working on because I'm always looking for new projects to start. And you guys inspire me every time I see or hear about something new that I'm like, I want to do that. I have, you know, project envy, I guess. So just let me know what you guys are working on down below. And I will talk to you guys in a couple weeks. Bye.